Thanks for clicking on my video. If you don't know me, my name is Jen. I'm a Reiki Master Teacher, and I am in my Reiki room, so welcome to my Reiki room. I wanted to make this pretty short, hopefully, video of some more unusual self-care techniques because it's kind of a buzzword right now, and I feel like we need some more creative ideas, and it's not just about bubble baths and manicures. I think I've had a manicure once in my entire life. But anyway, hopefully some of these will give you some ideas on taking care of yourself and nurturing yourself. I think we really need that right now. So the first thing I wanted to mention was drinking lemon water first thing in the morning. It's really simple. I don't really know if it helps your liver like it's supposed to, but it does make me feel better. So a big glass of water with a little bit of lemon, maybe a half of a lemon squeezed into it in the morning is a great way to start your day, even if you follow it up with coffee like I do. Then there is mirror work, which you might be familiar with if you know who Louise Hay is and her work with standing in front of the mirror, actually preferably naked. I know, but it's really helpful to look in your eyes and tell yourself, I love you, I accept you, I approve of you. And it seems very fake at first, maybe, for some people, but it does eventually sink in, and I think it's pretty powerful, deceptively so. I want to share Qigong and or Yin Yoga as a way of grounding yourself, which is just to feel more in your body. Qigong really helps me feel energy moving, and it's so easy. You don't feel like you're really doing any, exercise, I guess. It's just gentle movement. And Yin Yoga is kind of the opposite. So you stay very still for quite a long period of time and sometimes uncomfortable positions and breathe. And that has been extremely helpful for me in not only healing physical issues, but also sometimes you'll have an emotional release if you have stored emotions in certain parts of your body. I know it's common for people to store a lot of emotions in their hips for some reason, especially women. And you'll know you have some there if you're holding a pose that's stretching your hips, a Yin Yoga pose that is stretching your hips, and you just feel like you want to cry or whatever. Just let it out. The other thing I try to do every day, because I tend to not get outside enough, which I know is really bad, but I'm bad at staying holed up in my house like a little mole person. So I try to get outside and sit in the sun for about 20 minutes every day. Even if there isn't any sun, you at least get the rays that'll help your body make vitamin D, which I should also mention that when you do the sun bathing, I don't really want to call it that, but afterwards you should wait at least an hour before you take a shower, because the vitamin D is actually built in your skin with your body's cholesterol, and if you take a shower within an hour and suds up that part that got exposed, it will actually just wash off and you won't get the benefit of the vitamin D being soaked into your body to do its job. And that leads me to a whole bunch of stuff for your lymph system, which it's so underrated. I feel like if I wish people knew one thing about how to take care of their bodies, it's how to take care of their lymph system, because it's basically your sewer system of your body. And so you bring in nutrients via food, and your blood is like I think I've heard your blood is the kitchen, but your lymph system is the trash disposal or something like that. I'm getting it not quite right, but hopefully you get the idea. And you really need to pay attention to your trash. As we all know, what happens to your house when your trash builds up, or if your toilet overflows, or, sorry, as gross as that is, but it's very important to get all of your cells waste out of your body. And if your stomach is backed up, your digestive system is backed up, everything else will kind of deteriorate from there, because then it backs up. I mean, your lungs can be backed up from that, and then of course your kidneys. But then if all of those systems are backed up, your body's last resort to get things out is through your skin. So if you have skin issues, then you're probably really, really backed up. And I speak from experience with this because I've definitely had skin issues my whole life. So here's what you can do for your lymph system. Sorry, this video is not going to be short after all. Skin brushing before you take a shower. So you can buy a little, I should have brought it for a demo, but it's just a little, the one I have is round with soft-ish bristles that are natural. Try not to get the ones that are made of polyester, some kind of plasticky thing, because they will actually hurt really bad. And the natural ones hurt enough. So you want to try to get a natural brush, and you brush in general from your, this is what I do, and there are many different ways, but in general from your feet up, and your arms up, and gosh, just Google a bunch of different skin brushing techniques, because there are so many. I can just say in general, I have heard that it is not appropriate to brush toward your heart, which is the common knowledge, because your heart is not where your lymph system is. So you want to brush toward all the creases in your body. All your lymph nodes kind of cluster near the places where your body crease. Like there's a bunch in here. Your armpits, your waist, where your arms bend, your wrists, where your legs meet your torso, and back of your knees and your ankles are great places to massage in general. But as far as skin brushing, you want to brush toward those creases, because that's where the drainage will happen. So for example, if you can only remember one thing, just really get into your left armpit like crazy, because that has a lot of your left side in general. Your neck and armpit has a lot of your lymph nodes that take care of the drainage from there. So salt baths also help with your lymph system and other things in general, and like Epsom salt, I mean, not Himalayan salt or anything. I'm not sure how that would work, but cold showers, very unpleasant this time of year. Even in South Carolina, it is way too cold for me to take a cold shower. But if you can just end with a cold spurt, it might be effective enough to kind of shocks your lymph system into moving, because your lymph system does not have a pump. So you need to do things to make it flow, which is why the skin brushing, the cold water is shocking. Jumping on a trampoline, little mini trampoline for not this big, but one of the ones that's a person-sized trampoline that you fit in your house. And generally sweating, just getting your wastes out through your skin is really good for you too. Okay. The point I wanted to make about the lymph system too is, if you just think about stagnation in general in nature, it usually equals death. But before that, it's going to get really stinky, like a stagnant pond. Just think about that. So you just, even energetically, you don't want to be stagnant. Physically, you don't want to be stagnant. So change is actually really important. Moving into more spiritual, mental, emotional type things you can do, practices. Big one I'm working on is saying no. That is not easy. Just, practice saying no. It is a complete sentence. Don't watch the news. I know this is rough for some people, but I can't tell you how much more depressed I would be if I watched the news right now. So just try to stay away from it. Stay informed, but not inundated. There's inner child work, which there's so many ways to do this. Louise Hay, again, has a great technique. I think you can Google on YouTube, actually do a YouTube search for Inner Child Meditation by Louise Hay. It's wonderful. Highly recommend that. And meditation in general. Meditation, gosh, I mean, that's pretty obvious, right, for self-care, but how many of us actually take the time to do it? Myself included. I'm not great about it. I was for a bit, for a minute. I was committed, and then I got away from it again. So time to get back into that. But read something inspiring every day, even if it's just one page. You only have time to read one page, even one paragraph of something that makes you feel good. There is something called tapping. If you have not heard of EFT, the tapping technique, you basically tap different meridians in your body. Just, try Brad Yates has a great YouTube channel for EFT, and you can look for any bodily condition and tap for it in there, or even emotional condition, and do tapping for that, and he's great. I really like him. But there's also 4 taps that I do every day that are based on Donna Eden's exercises. She's an energy medicine person. I don't really know how to call. She knows about energy medicine. So you basically tap here and at the bottom of your collarbones for about I don't know, maybe 20 seconds. If you feel anything, like you feel tingles or heat or whatever, you really need it. So the other one is at your thymus, and then below you can't see, but below for women, below your breasts, right below where your nipples would be, and tap there, and that's your stomach meridian, which I always need that one. I always feel really tingly from that one because I have issues in that way. Okay. So then, of course, sleep or naps. I wish I could nap. I love the idea. I can't do it, but people seem to think sleep is not necessary. I don't understand this. It's like a badge of honor if you only got 3 hours of sleep last night. Sleep is extremely important, and it actually will shorten your life dramatically if you don't get enough sleep, especially consistently. So do what you can to make a consistent sleep schedule and a priority, like going to bed at the same time and getting up at the same time every day. I know that's not easy. Using oils on your pillow to make it a really nice experience. Essential oils, I mean, like lavender if you like it, or I use one that has Breathe Easy, I think it's called, and I just get it at Aldi, and it smells so good to me. But it doesn't matter. Whatever you like is going to make you relaxed. And maybe drinking some sleepy time tea or whatever equivalent. I know that's a brand name. Sorry, Celestial Seasonings, but something like that will relax you. Even if it's just the ritual of it, that relaxes you, and it tells your body it's going to be time to sleep soon. So that's it. I guess it wasn't too bad after all. So I hope this has helped you, and let me know if you have any other sleep suggestions, or not sleep suggestions, self-care suggestions that I haven't mentioned, ones you like that are unusual or even not unusual that help you. I would love to hear. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day.